What is going on, guys? This is DropThisBox, and I hope all of you guys out there are having a fantastic day today. And this week, we're actually going to be having Pokemon Day. It's actually going to be on Thursday, and we usually have an event every year. We have a little stream come out talking about what's going to be coming to Pokemon soon. And I thought it'd be fun if I gave you guys my predictions of things that I personally want to see come out of the event. And if any of these things that I talk about within this video don't end up happening within the event, it's not going to be that big of a deal. I'm just doing this video for fun, just to give you guys a couple things that I personally want to see. So let's just dive straight into this video without wasting your guys' time, so we could talk about, a couple things that I personally want to see come out of the event. So last year, we got a teaser for Pokemon Legends EA, and while that was enough to get everyone talking, it didn't actually tell us much about the game itself. We know it takes place in Lumio City, and it seems to have some sort of connection to Mega Evolution, but beyond that, details are, very small. And with Pokemon Day 2025 here, this feels like the perfect time for Game Freak to finally pull back the curtain. One of the biggest questions is, how will the gameplay work? Will it follow the open area approach of Legends Arceus, or will it evolve into a fully open world experience? Since Lumio City is at the center of the game, I wonder if we'll see a mix of urban exploration and wild areas surrounding it. Maybe we'll even get to climb buildings, use Pokemon for traversal, or interact with a more alive feeling city that we've seen in Pokemon before. Another big question is how Mega Evolution fits into the game. Is it just making a return, or is it being completely reworked? Maybe there's an entirely new take on Mega Evolution, or even brand new Mega Pokemon that weren't available in X and Y. If they're going in on Megas, I'd love to see Mega Evolutions for Pokemon that missed out the first time. Imagine Mega Flygon or Mega Haxorus finally happening. Finally, we still don't know much about the story of Legends EA. Legends Arceus focus on the past, but Legends EA seems to have a different approach. Could it be exploring an alternate timeline? Maybe we're seeing a different version of Kalos that never recovered from the war mentioned in X and Y. If Pokemon Day gives us a proper gameplay showcase, we might finally get answers to all of these questions. Pokemon Day always has surprises, and that usually means at least one random spin-off announcement. In the past, we've seen games like Pokemon Cafe Remix, Pokemon Sleep, and even Pokemon Masters EX drop out of nowhere. While some of these are mobile focused, there's always a chance that we get a more exciting spin-off for consoles this time around. One of the most requested spin-offs is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Fans have been waiting for a new entry since Rescue Team DX, and a brand new game using the Switch's hardware could be amazing. Imagine a fully 3D Mystery Dungeon game with an emotional story, bigger dungeons, and a deeper partner Pokemon system. If Pokemon Day drops a trailer for that, I know fans would go wild. Another series that's been quiet for too long is Pokemon Ranger. With how much Pokemon is focusing on the bond between trainers and Pokemon, a new Rangers game could fit in perfectly. They could even bring back the circle, drawing capture mechanics in a modern way. Maybe using the Switch's touchscreen or motion controls, it would be an interesting change of pace from the usual Pokemon games. And of course, there's always a chance that we get something completely unexpected. Maybe a Pokemon Conquest sequel, another Pokken tournament game, or even something as wild as Pokemon X Monster Hunter style game. Not saying that's going to happen, just throwing it out there, where you could explore huge environments and battle giant Pokemon in real time. You never really know what kind of spin-off is coming next, and that's part of the fun of Pokemon Day. And lastly, with Pokemon's 30th anniversary happening in 2026, this year might be the perfect time to drop a small teaser for the next mainline game. It's been almost 3 years since Scarlet and Violet released, which means we're right on schedule for Gen 10 news. While I don't expect a full reveal, I wouldn't be surprised the Pokemon Company gives us just a taste of what's coming next. If we do get a teaser, it'd probably be something simple, maybe just a new region name, a short cinematic, or even silhouettes of the next starter Pokemon. Even something that small would be enough to fuel speculation for months. Pokemon fans love guessing what the next region's theme and location will be, so even if we get a tiny clue, the theories will start flying. One of the biggest questions is whether Gen 10 will continue the open world format, or if Pokemon will take a different approach. Scarlet and Violet introduced a fully open world gameplay, but Game Freak could decide to refine the formula or go in a completely new direction. maybe they'll finally give us a region with multiple connected cities or introduce more seamless multiplayer features. Since 2026 is such a big milestone for Pokemon, Gen 10 needs to feel special. Will they shake up the series in a major way? Will they finally introduce new battle mechanics that change how we play? No one knows for sure, but if they give us even the smallest teaser on Pokemon Day, it'll be enough to get everyone hyped for the future of Pokemon. So I didn't want this video to be super long because I only had a couple things I really wanted to talk about within this video of things that I personally wanted to see come out of this Pokemon event. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if none of these things happened, I'm not going to really be that upset about it. It's just things that I threw in here that would be pretty exciting to see if it actually did happen. One of the things I definitely do see happening out of everything that I talked about within this video is definitely more insight on Pokemon Legends ZA, because the last time we really knew anything about this game was that little teaser that we got towards the end of the last Pokemon Day event that we got. So ever since that time, we never really got any new information on Pokemon Legends ZA. All you really saw ever since then was a whole bunch of rumors on 4chan or whatever else people put online. So we don't really know anything else beyond that. So I'm definitely expecting like a lot more insight on that game, and more than likely it's probably going to be on Switch too, I would assume, since that console's coming out sometime this year. So I'll probably end up getting that game on there just to get the full experience. But yeah, that's all my thoughts on what I personally see coming out of this Pokemon Day event. So if you guys have any thoughts of your own when it comes to things that you could potentially see, be sure to let me know down below, because I'm very curious to see if there's anything out there that I didn't talk about within this video that you guys have in mind that could potentially come out of this Pokemon Day event. And if you guys enjoy the content on this channel, as always, be sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. If you guys want to follow me on my social media, be sure to check out my X, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. All the links to those are located in the description below. Be sure to click on that bell for notifications so you guys are notified whenever I'm dropping a video on the channel. But other than that, I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic day, wherever the day may be. If it's the daytime, the nighttime, or the evening. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.